Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Um, I know I promised to do a live stream, guys. I think it was a couple of days ago, but obviously when the update went live for NTE, the obviously Hattori came out, but I thought they were gonna release the next episode, but that's the only reason I didn't go live because apparently she's not well, she's out, but the story doesn't continue until like the probably the start or the middle of June. I'm gonna have timestamps in this video, so if you guys want to like skip to where I get to the point, that's fine. Um, but basically, the reason why I'm making this video is because last night, me and my friend were playing Overwatch. Right, nothing was going bad. Everything was fine, and obviously, basically, we went into Overwatch Classic because it's the 10-year anniversary for Overwatch. Um, and I was like, yeah, why not? We'll go on it. So me and my friends were on it. Obviously for a bit, and then obviously we just had a couple of games, and then this one in particular game we go into, and this is before the match even fucking starts. Bear in mind, right? This is like before the game even fucking begins, and this fucking idiot, this fucking faggot called NYX, I think his name is, or something like that. He just kept on basically like spamming the 6-7 meme like into like the chat box for no apparent reason. Like I really don't know why. Honestly, people that spam that meme honestly are just fucking absolute faggots. They think it's funny, but it's not. I don't know who it was that came up with it, but it's just a stupid fucking meme. I tell him politely to shut up. I didn't say shut the fuck up. I just said shut up. That's all I said. Because he wouldn't stop spamming it, and then he kept doing it and kept doing it. So I told him again, shut up. So then he keeps putting stupid numbers in the chat, right? So then this is probably where I get fucked. Before I even put that, right, it was basically filtered. So obviously the system's basically blurred it out. But then when I think about it, even before I put that, all I said was shut up. Like that's all I said. All I said was shut up. Nothing else. And apparently saying shut up gets you fucking like suspended for 2 fucking weeks, right? So then I basically reach out to Blizzard again, right? I reach out to them and I say, I'm trying to obviously appeal because obviously the reason for my appeal was I just said hello. They're just to inform you that I received a temporary suspension just out of the blue. Saw my chat box going crazy with slurs and stuff like that, which was not basically any lies because I was seeing that shit. It wasn't me, and people were also being toxic in the chat. And I would like if you could lift this suspension. And this was 20 fucking hours ago. So I get it, fair enough. It takes them a while to fucking look over it. I just give my honest like, you know, I tell them why, like what happened. It was some guy just spamming this like 7 meme, and obviously it's not really good for the game or the environment for players that are trying to just fucking play the game. So then I said, so therefore, could I please get the suspension lifted? And therefore, this I just went disable text chat, so nothing weird happens again. So I'm basically saying I'll disable the text chat so nothing weird happens. I put this 32 minutes ago because it's like they take so fucking long to actually reply. Like it's been 20 fucking hours and yet they've still not fucking said anything. And I guaranteed it's because they're gonna use ChatGPT or fucking Grok to write a fucking AI response because that's what they fucking do now. They don't actually speak to you. They have to use fucking AI to do it. And that's my problem actually that I'm gonna get into in a few minutes to think this is how the reason I got suspended for 2 weeks on Overwatch because of this fucking AI shit. So then I just said, also, I'm just going to give my honest feedback and opinion about Overwatch. Instead of worrying about text chat and voice chat features, how about you fix your servers and your matchmaking? Better yet, give us competitive to verse AI bots, because real players don't cut it. The amount of cheaters I run into is absolutely ridiculous, yet use at Blizzard Entertainment do nothing about it, which they don't. Focus on bringing back PvE story missions instead of focusing on PvP that no one cares, like nobody cares. No wonder Overwatch has fell off massively and why it gets so much hate. You don't care about the community at all unless it's woke people, because it's what you people do at Blizzard. And honestly, if yous are not allowed to say anything like slurs, bad language, or anything real about anything, just remove text chat and voice chat as a whole. Don't implement a text chat and voice chat feature if you can't use it. It's simple, and yet still my appeal is in progress. Hurry up and resolve this issue. And for future reference, I'm not going to use text chat again ever, since I can't say GG or anything that is positive, and once in a blue moon tell someone to shut up for spamming, yet I get punished for it. This is why nobody will ever love Overwatch, and also was the real reason you suspended me is because you guys are riding Epic Games with the Overwatch collab. Lol. And I just went pathetic. Because when I think about it, right, and I'm sorry for reading all that, guys, because when I think about it, right, I don't know if you've recently saw, but Blizzard and Epic have somehow collaborated, and I already saw this coming before it actually became a thing. And apparently they're collabing together, and it makes so much sense, because as soon as they collab, I get suspended. It makes so much fucking sense. I actually feel like Epic Games are doing this now. Like, I feel like somebody at Epic was like to Blizzard, "Oh, yes, please suspend this person because, you know, he's basically trying to get somebody that's being a twat to shut up." But we can't have that. We can't have that guy telling that person that's spamming 6-7 in the blooming chat to shut up, because that's not right for our game. But then that falls under spam if you think about it. But of course, it's fucking Blizzard. They don't fucking see that. They just see fucking anything. And then it just brings me back to the point I was making about the whole AI thing, right? I know it was AI that fucking banned me. I honestly know. Oh, and sorry, guys, I'm going to put my webcam on for a second since I've read all that. It just proves my point that it was the AI that fucking banned me, because every time I've reported people like on Overwatch, like it always like insta happens like that, or it takes a few minutes to click. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that their AI is not doing a good job like getting people off the game that violate the terms and service and like, you know, the user agreement and the code of conduct, all that shit. But the fact that it detect that just because I told somebody to shut up, all because of that. And it kind of reminds me when my friend got banned off PlayStation for telling somebody to shut up. It's like, it's because they use this fucking AI shit. I've always said this, and I'll always be critical about it, right? I don't mind AI being used for like certain things in games, like if it's artwork, whatever, right? If, you know, with this whole dilemma about how NTE had AI in the game and all that shit, it turns out it had somewhat of AI, but, you know, not a lot. But see, if you're just going to put AI to moderate shit, that is a fucking stupid decision. Like, why do you need AI to fucking detect people that is saying stuff? You just need somebody to look at a fucking computer and it'll show up if if it should be flagged. I've always said this. AI should flag bad content, like on YouTube, bad stuff on like text boxes, whatever. Because I don't think that's what happened with my situation. With my situation, the AI looked over it and just went boom. So then if we go back, if we go to Twitter, right? Obviously, I've basically tweeted it. So my appeal is still in progress, which this is going to probably take for fucking ages before they actually bloody do something about it. Obviously, I put a tweet up about it saying, well, it's been 24 hours since this BS, and yet still undergoing investigation. Like, come on, how? And plus, I reported a spammer in the text chat in Overwatch. Yeah, I get near enough a 2-week suspension. Like, what the fuck? Because it's true. I reported someone, then I get banned. Like, for 2 weeks. Because, look, my appeal has been submitted, but apparently the suspension doesn't expire until near enough the end of this month at fucking near enough 7 p.m. UK time. And again, these are just the stuff I was talking about. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous how these companies don't fucking check anything anymore. And then see if we go back, there's actually, it's not just me that's been getting suspended. If we go to likes, like somebody got suspended for some stupid reason. Actually unreal how Blizzard support just copy and pastes the same AI garbage response without reading with zero previous penalties and gets permanently banned because people spam report for competitive points like fucking joke. Yeah, that's another thing. Look, this guy gets suspended. Like he gets absolutely suspended for no reason. Still probably waiting on a response. I actually don't even know if his like account got reinstated or not. But that just besides the point. And then if we go to their thing, somebody got suspended on World at Warcraft. And of course, it's always AI shit. It's always AI bullshit. Like this is what pisses me off. Like how? Like, why do these companies implement anything if you can't use them? Like I said, I'm all in for people, like, fair enough. Like, if they're violating the terms and service, I get it. But come on, if you're trying to just chill and then you're getting this, like, another one, somebody else got suspended on Overwatch. Like, what is this? It's like Blizzard are just too busy focused on basically like pumping out so much content, as they say, which is skins for the store. That's all they care about. They don't give a fuck about anything. Like, this is a joke. Like, people spend money on these live service games just to fucking get suspended. I genuinely, I don't get why these companies do this. It makes no sense. It honestly doesn't. I've always said this. Politics, all that shit, doesn't belong in games. AI doesn't belong in games either. But, you know, we can't change the world anymore. We just can't. We don't have freedom of speech in the UK anymore because that's gone out the fucking window. So after this suspension's lifted, because it looks like it will be like what it always has to be, I have to wait until the expiry date, until this goes, before I can log back in. And then when I do log back in, I'm just going to disable the match chat because there's no fucking point. And I always ask myself, like, why do people never put their mic on? Why do people never just fucking speak? And now I can see the reason fucking why. Because these fucking games have these stupid systems that needs to be in fucking place for no reason. It makes no sense. Look at the side-by-side difference, right? I'll put it right here. Look, all developers that worked on Overwatch and other games to what the fuck we have now. How? How have we failed this fucking bad? And yet this is the people that fucking say that Overwatch is still good. There's no problems, there's no nothing. The same with Fortnite. There's no issues. There's no nothing. We look up the people that are working on Overwatch now, and then we compare it to the old developers. But it wouldn't be surprised if it's similarities to GTA fucking 5 and 6, because back then it was old Rockstar developers that worked on GTA. It was practically all guys. And I'm not saying that to be sexist. I'm just saying that is what it was like. Like, yes, there's some females that can make games. I'm not saying they can't. But it's not that it's females that's the problem. It's the fucking... It's all these people that get a mental illness. I've always said this. Like, this video might get age restricted as well because of what I'm saying, but the people that believe in this fucking rainbow shit have just got mental illnesses that are trying to make a name for themselves, but the way they do it is by sabotaging the player base. Like, yes, have I been silenced on Overwatch a couple of times for saying stupid shit? Yeah, of course I have. I'm not going to say, like, the past restrictions I haven't done fuck all. I know I have. But saying stuff like telling somebody to stop spamming isn't against anything. But apparently so, me saying that to someone that's probably looking like one of these fucking developers that we have at Blizzard nowadays, apparently that hurts their little heart, so they have to complain about it. And then they report it, and then somehow I get fucking restricted for 2 weeks. Wow. 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 I honestly, guys, I give up. I give up. And this is why I prefer now, like, gacha games. This is now the reason why I'm going to just turn to gacha games now. I'm going to just play gacha games. I'm going to play, like, NTE. It's endless. And obviously it has been confirmed I was wrong, guys, that Ananta is not going to have any gacha implementations in the game. It's going to have, like, its own kind of, like, anime style, but it's, like, different, if that makes sense. So I was kind of wrong. So for the people that are saying it's not really a gacha game, then people were right. I didn't really look into it enough. But yeah, guys, that's me now in the Overwatch jail cell, because apparently these fucking twats cannot accept the fact that me reporting someone is a good thing. And see, when I fucking even think about it, it just brings back the memories of Discord. It honestly does. I'm doing something right for their game. Do you know what? I'm not even going to fucking... See all this shit that these developers want feedback and want basically things to improve their game. They want people to, like, butt in, or, like, they want people to, like, somewhat, like, the player base to help them as a whole make their game better. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for Epic. I've gave up with Epic. I'm not doing it for COD, because I've just gave up with COD as a whole now. Like, I know I was talking about Call of Duty a few months ago, saying how good Black Ops 7 was. Like, well, not saying how it was the best COD, but, like, how it had potential to be one of the best Call of Duties, like, current, because of the movement and shit. But no, Call of Duty's too far gone. Fortnite's too far gone. Overwatch is now too far gone, because these developers are so far up their own asses, they don't fucking know what the right hand's fucking doing. So they can fucking keep my fucking account suspended for 2 weeks. I couldn't care less now. I really don't. I don't really play Overwatch that much anyway. The only time I've ever played it is when my friends want to go on it or some shit like that. I think now it's just like PvP games like Overwatch, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, PUBG, Apex Legends, any game that requires online or even Battlefield that requires to, like, fucking verse people online. Nobody cares anymore. The whole online multiplayer games that are to level up and verse people, like the PvP games are just, they're dead. Nobody cares. They just don't. I'm moving on. I'm going to do my own content, guys, like what I think that's right for the channel. and I will take some of you guys as like suggestions on what you guys want me to stream like on Twitch. But obviously, like if you guys have games that you want me to play, like old games or whatever, just let me know. And if there is new games, I'll take a look at them before I stream them or play them. But this is just ridiculous. You look at these developers and you're like, this is what Overwatch once was, and like other game titles that were by Blizzard. And then you look at the left picture and it makes you just feel like, why? And do you know what, guys? And I'm going to say it just before I end this video off. The real reason I think why gaming is like this now is definitely because of lockdown. Because when we went into lockdown, this is when things just got worse. Nobody wanted to do anything because they couldn't. But as soon as lockdown passed, people just couldn't be arsed. And honestly, it's a shame. It is a shame. And then not to mention there's another virus going about, guys, if you haven't heard about it. And it wouldn't surprise me if we get another fucking lockdown. Because it's already went through to America and it's spread it to the UK. And that's the thing. It could spread anywhere. But anyway, guys, that's me done with my rant and basically, you know, getting shit off my chest and basically like explaining the reason why on how, you know, I feel like gaming's just fell apart. Like kind of what I usually say. But yeah, that's me now suspended for 2 weeks. And I'd actually laugh as soon as I post this video, they actually fucking do something, but they won't. It's very rare that Blizzard would do anything now. It is very rare. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe down below. And make sure to turn on the notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, take it easy guys. And peace.